Hello everyone, with the release of the 0.7 patch, we have a new short guides episode, and this time we will be covering the AoE rotation, what trinkets we should use and why, and what stats does 200 bleed needs to shine in M+. Starting with number 1, the AoE rotation. We use the opener mentioned in episode 1, which goes as follows: Abomination Limb, Empowered Rune Weapon, Remorseless Winter, Pillar of Frost, and then Death and Decay. Now, after the opener we just talked about, what you should do and what you should always be focusing on is your Glacial Advance usage, your Rhyme Proc usage, and D&D. So, what I personally do is, I always use Glacial Advance, completely ignoring Rhyme Procs if the pack is greater than 4 mobs, unless we are in Pillar of Frost window. If we are in a Pillar of Frost window, we prioritize Rhyme Procs because they do hit harder and they also do extend your Remorseless Winter duration. Now the tricky part, Death and Decay. We always need to have at least one charge for when we go into a Pillar window. Now, when that window is over, here comes the question, do we use or do we hold our D&D second charge? The answer is, if you do have 2 Killing Machine procs, you use it. If you don't have 2 Killing Machine procs, you hold it. D&D without Killing Machine procs gives you almost no damage and it's not worth the global. And now, on to number 2, Trinkets. What I personally use is always one unused trinket and one passive. For unused trinkets, in every single scenario, Puzzle Box is the best pick. The reason we play Puzzle Box and not Blazebinder's Hoof is because Blazebinder's Hoof does not give you main stat. When you are using Puzzle Box, make sure to always align Frostwyrm's Fury with your Puzzle Box. The amount of mastery you get by using the trinket is really big, and it makes your dragon crit for a lot on an AoE pool. Now on to the passive trinket. You have pretty much 2 options when it comes to passive trinkets. Option number 1, Hunger of the Pack. That trinket provides us with crit and strength. Crit is really good for this build as it smooths out gameplay by giving us more natural Killing Machine procs. And number 2, Icon. Now that trinket is absolutely BIS, but there is a small caveat to it. If you have it on 421, which is the mythic eye level of that trinket, you use it in every scenario. If you don't, and you only have it on heroic version, then you only use it if the tank and the healer are also using it. Now, why do we do that? Because a 421 trinket gives you more strength than the 415, and it also gives you more benefits if the tank and the healer is using it. A 408 icon will give you less crit and less strength, but if both the tank and the healer are using it, it overpowers a 415 Hunger of the Pack. And lastly, stats for a 200 Obliteration Frost Deathrite. There is not really much to say about it, besides that we need 25% haste, because every 12.5% haste we get 1 more global in our Pillar of Frost windows. After getting to 25% haste, a nice mixture between crit and mastery will give you the best results. I do however suggest that you always sim your character when you get a new item with better stats. Thank you for watching the second episode of Short Guides, and I hope you all enjoyed it and I covered what everyone wanted to hear. If there's anything else that you guys want me to have in the next episode, please let me know in the comments below.